How am I gonna say pussy today to start the podcast? I don't know. Welcome back to the Laguna Beach podcast. It's brought to you by Victoria Beach today. Go over there and you see a tower. I don't know.
I've never been there, so I wouldn't know.
Fucking loser.
I know, I fucking suck.
So what's up? You just got back from SF. How was that?
Literally like 30 minutes ago. It was a lot of fun. You know, went with the fam for my birthday.
Happy birthday.
She's
21. That means she can get drunk legally. Because she's done it so many times before.
I've done
illegally,
it
right?
Illegal. Wait, how many times? It's been like 3 times?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm like a wild child. I need to relax. Holy shit. I'm a party animal. Oh my gosh.
You're disgusting.
Well, it was a lot of fun. Let's see. I took a final on Friday. I came
How was
home.
that?
Oh, it was fucking sucked ass.
Okay,
let's just not talk about that class anymore. So we left at around like 1:30. Got there. The hotel we were staying at. Okay, so my mom had originally like got reserved one hotel, right? We got there around like 9:30
p.m. or a.m.
p.m. And we walked in, like the lobby was super cute. There was like, I don't know, it had a nice theme going on. We're like, okay, like the rooms are probably going to be really cute.
What was the name of the hotel?
Nob Hill Hotel.
It was it like
Union Square. It was in Union Square, but it was like, it was by Union Square. It wasn't in it. You know, it's like adjacent. Union Square adjacent. And
it's still a little bit cheaper.
I mean, yeah, it was cheap. And so my mom thought, oh, like the pictures looked cute. I mean, I even looked at the pictures and I looked at the location. I was like, oh, this isn't bad. Like it's walking distance to most of the stuff. So we go up to the room. The room just like smells like death.
Ew.
Like it smelled like a coffin. Don't ask how I know what a coffin smells like, but it smelled like a coffin. Like it like the whole like room, it felt like a scene from the like a ghost movie or
a ghost movie.
Yeah, like
about like spooky stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, like it just felt like you felt the pressure. Like you felt a presence, and it was so weird. Like, okay, first of all, the bathroom was just fucking weird. There was the toilet and the shower, but the sink was outside of the bathroom. It was next to the bed. So who fucking puts a sink next to a bed? It makes no sense. And like there was just huge ass wall separating the 2 beds, and there was a small little pathway, and it was just weird. And the bed sheets were stained.
Ew.
They were white and they were stained.
Did Andrew stay there before you?
They were brown stained, so unless his cum is like brown now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Andrew, I don't want to know the color of your cum.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yikes. And I told my mom, and I was like, Mom, like, I'm not going to sleep here. Like, the sheets are obviously dirty. And, like, you know, hotels have a bad rep of having dirty sheets already. Mm-hmm. But I just, like, try to make it look clean. So I'm, like, you know, tempted to go to bed. But
or at least, like, you're not, like
disgusted.
Yeah, like, you can sleep without, like, shaking.
It was so disgusting. And we went to call the front desk to say, like, oh, can you bring up new sheets or so, like, give us a discount on the room or something, because the room was dirty. Like, it hadn't been cleaned in months, probably. And when we went to go call I'm a little drunk, not gonna lie. I can't even talk. I'm slurring my words.
She had, like, 2 sips of brandy, and she is fucked up. Welcome to the Being 21 podcast.
Oh my god.
Today we are featuring fucked up Tala.
Oh. No.
How proud are you, Summer, of listening to your drunk ass sister? And not even just that, but the fact that it only took 2 sips.
Dude, yesterday let me finish the hotel first,
story.
And then I'm gonna tell you what happened yesterday. So I went to go call the front desk, and the telephone jack was cut. Like, the wire was just cut. And I kept dialing and dialing. I think I pressed, like, the front desk button, like, 6 times.
It's the most ghetto shit I've ever heard.
I finally noticed the wire was cut. And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, the phone doesn't work. She's like, how do you know? And I just showed her the cut wire. And, like, everyone just started cracking up.
Wait,
It
so
was
like,
so
how many
funny.
room? Is it one room? How many beds?
It
Or-
was one room, like, okay, it was technically like 2 rooms, but there was a connecting door.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
so there's
stayed
2
one of those.
beds. And my mom was like, all right, come downstairs with me. So me, my mom, and my uncle, we go downstairs. And my mom was just like, you know, trying to be really nice because it was obviously really late at night. And we felt really bad for the girl working there. And my mom tells her, like, oh, the bathroom is dirty, the sheets are stained, the phone wire is cut, like, what the shit is this? And so the lady goes up with my mom, and they're up there for 10-15 minutes, I think, and me and my uncle were just waiting downstairs, and they come back down, and she had taken pictures of the room and stuff, and so the lady was like, what do you want to do? And my mom was just like, oh, can you give us a better room? They were sold out. Don't know how the fuck that hotel was sold out, but it was sold out. And then,
I mean, anything in SF really, like, it's because it's SF.
it was Labor Day weekend too, so it was just shit trying to find a hotel.
Yeah.
We spent an hour looking for a place, and then we finally found a hotel like directly in Union Square, right next to H&M. It was perfect. It was like it was like $100 more, but it was so worth it. And so we checked out immediately. We grabbed all of our stuff. They gave us a refund. That girl sent pictures to her manager about, like, with the sheets and the shower and stuff. We go. Now we're trying to find this hotel, right? So
this new hotel. Like
this new hotel.
Okay.
So it's like Hotel Union Square or whatever.
What's this, like...
That's the name, Hotel Union Square.
No. I wasn't going to ask the name. Oh, I'm so stupid. Anyways, I don't know what I was going to ask. I don't know. I forgot what I was... No. Okay. Where is it compared to the other one? Like, how
It's
far?
directly in Union Square. So it was like, I think 2 miles. A 2 mile difference, but 2 miles in SF is a lot. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it was
2 miles is like the entirety of SF across.
basically, essentially, yes. And so over there, there's a lot of streets that you can't turn left and right to,
Right,
because
this is
it's
like
for the
one-ways.
trolleys
Oh,
and
right.
for the buses and stuff, and it's all one ways. So now we're trying to find this hotel, right? We spent an hour,
And what time was this at?
10 o'clock at night.
That's what I was going to ask. What time?
It was 10 o'clock at night. We're trying to find this hotel. It was the only hotel in all of San Francisco that had a room available with 2 beds. And we spent an hour. We're just turning and turning and turning around Union Square. And it was Friday night, so the city was still pretty, lively and whatnot. But we couldn't find it. I started crying. I was like, I just want to go to sleep. Like, this is all I want. Because I hadn't slept for 2 days because I was studying for the final. And I couldn't sleep in the car because I was giving my uncle directions. And so I found it. I told my uncle to pull over. I started walking around Union Square trying to find this hotel, asking people oh, where is Hotel Union Square? Blah, blah, blah. No, everyone was literally high out of their minds. I literally saw people smelling weed, not smoking it, smelling it. Oh, this is
Kush
good dank.
5000. This is the
good
Kush
dank.
5000 Americana blend.
But it was just weird, and
I know nothing about weed.
clearly I just
I can't even joke about it. That's
Persians
how
call
bad
it hashish.
Hashish.
Hashish, yeah.
Is that where the word hash comes from?
Yeah,
Hash,
apparently.
your hash pipe.
Yeah, I didn't even know what hash was until right now. So clearly, I'm not cultured whatsoever.
So you hear the word hash, you think hash browns.
Yes, that's my first thought is hash brown.
I'm gonna get hash browns after this. I'm so
I'm
hungry.
so down. I'm so
Dude.
down.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hash
Okay,
browns
anyways.
sounds
Okay, back to
I
the
can't even
hotel
talk.
story. This
So-
hotel story is going on. It's been 9 minutes.
Because it's literally, this is the first night. And so we finally, I found the hotel. And it was weird. It was funny because out of all the hotels, that would be the hotel that had, it was under construction. The front was under construction.
Oh, so you couldn't.
So we couldn't see the sign.
Okay.
But I saw Hotel Union, and I was like, oh, stop. I told my uncle, stop the car.
Stop, fucking
and,
stop.
I, ran. I, crossed the street. There was a trolley coming one way. There were cars coming the other way. There were people crossing. There was, crackheads everywhere. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go find this hotel. I was like, yeah, I have to find this hotel. I walk in, and I see the sign. It says Hotel Union Square. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, it's here. I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, it's here. But the thing was, to get into the hotel, you couldn't turn. like it, because it was the tracks for the trolley. You know that picture I put on Twitter?
Yeah.
That's like where it was. That's like, right in front of the hotel. And I asked the guy, I was like, oh, like, how can we get the car in? And he was like, I know it says, like, you can't turn here, but you have to turn here. There's no other way to come in. And so, like, I told my uncle, I'm like, okay, like, you have to come in this way. And he was like, no, I can't. I was like, it doesn't. The guy said it's okay. It's okay. Just come on. Just put the car on the side of the road. We'll be fine. Finally, we did it. We check in. We go to the room. The room is so much cleaner, so much nicer. It's in a great area. Long story short, it was the funniest experience I've ever had. Like, trying to get to a hotel. Like, not even, like, the check-in, check-out process was hilarious. And then that first night, my aunt was washing her hands, and she was taking off her ring. The ring fell down the sink.
Oh. See, did you get it back?
Yeah, we got it back. We called the front desk again. You know, people in SF really hate us. So
fuck these fucking...
They're like these fucking Persians. They don't know how to do shit. Like,
God, they're so hairy.
They're so fucking hairy. All that hair is like in their fucking brains. They can't think right. So we called, and the guy was just like, oh, like, we can send an engineer in the morning to... They had to open the sink.
Right.
And
it's like the U-bend, right?
Yeah, it was exactly like that. And so, like, all night, my uncle and my aunt were just up. And I was just laughing. I'm like, out of all the things to happen, that would be it. Like, that's exactly what would happen. To not, even if, like, it wasn't me, thankfully, I never take off my ring, so I don't have to worry about that. But, like, I've, like, lost so many things down the sink before. I don't even want to get started on that because I'm stupid. Down the toilet, oh, that's the worst part. Falling in, like, I remember I, like, dropped my favorite hairbrush down the toilet, broke my heart. I had to buy a new hairbrush.
Hairbrush?
My hairbrush,
oh
yeah.
My God.
I'm obviously not going to use that shit to brush my hair anymore. And,
shit water.
You know, like, curly hair, you only wash it, like, you only brush it when it's wet, so. But yeah, they opened it, and then the next day, which was Saturday, we went to Golden Gate Bridge, and we went to...
What's that?
The Golden Gate Bridge, you know, it's like...
It's red.
It's red. It's not even golden. It's like red.
Mom, it started crying. No, I remember
Mom, it's not golden.
No, I remember, like, that's not even a joke. Like, I remember the first time we went to San Francisco, I was like 8, and so, like, I came here into this fucking country when I was 6. So I was learning. I was like, I learned really. I learned pretty quickly. Like, within, like, 7. When I turned 7, I was in 3rd grade or whatever grade I was in. I had learned pretty much everything. So I had heard about the Golden Gate Bridge because, you know, they teach you about that stuff in school. You know, like California history, gold rush and stuff like that. So I heard about the Golden Gate Bridge, and I honestly thought it was, like, made out of gold. And then so when we got there, the first time we went, I started crying because it wasn't gold.
Oh,
and
you're so disappointed.
No, because my dad's like, no,
that's child.
No,
it's like, not gold, Mom. Let's go. I don't want to see this shit.
Because I was like, and then my dad's like, no, that's it. But I was just like, no, that's not it. That's not gold. That's red. I was like, no. And then they kept pressing me and like, no, that's it. And I started crying, but not like crying that I was sad. I was just so frustrated because I firmly thought it was golden. So I was just so frustrated.
You're valid. I mean, it makes sense. It's really deceiving because they say Golden Gate Bridge. Just say Red Gate Bridge, honestly, or. What is it, like, terracotta red?
Terracotta red, cherry.
Yeah, cherry. Not even cherry. Cherry's a little bit
Corinthian or whatever. I don't know.
Corinthian?
But I was like...
Isn't that a font?
Shut the fuck up.
I work too much.
It's not a font. Oh, yes. On Windows 98, actually. It was like the 3rd font to ever come out.
Windows 98?
It was the 3rd font to come out in the expansion pack. So, But no, it's... No, but I was really disappointed. But you know what? It's a beautiful bridge anyway, and like I always go because
it's a nice view.
Because like when you go to the park, obviously not the one on there, but like when you go to the park that's nearby, where you can take the picture of like the whole thing, and it looks really cool.
Yeah.
We love going there because like there's like a little road that like goes along the mountain. Actually, if you keep driving on the road,
yeah, we went
like
there that night.
Yeah, if you kept going down the road,
Sausalito.
Yeah, and then there's like a lighthouse there.
Yeah, we saw it. We drove past it. So like we went there. We went. Where did we go? Oh, we went to Painted Ladies. It was so cute. I've been wanting to go there just because I've heard, like, I've seen so many people take pictures of it, like by there's like Alamo Square, it's like across from it, and people take pictures on there, and there were people having picnics, and it was so cute, and I got so many pictures there.
That's dope.
And it was really nice. My brother really liked it, which was like I wanted him to see it. It's like the Full House houses and stuff. Yeah. So it was super cute. And that's like all we did. We were taking the bus everywhere.
Well, I mean, that's the
and
like,
it was fun. Yeah, it
that's
was
like the fun of it.
It was
like,
fun
the trams
because
and the buses.
because like we saw the whole city that way. You
right,
know?
because it goes through everywhere.
We went through like Chinatown and like
dude, all the food in Chinatown. Is so
I know. I wanted to go.
Dude,
but, like no
like,
one likes Chinese food in my family except I just wanted some dim sum.
Like no, I mean like I remember a few times ago that we went, like we were just like, oh, we don't know what to eat, you know, because we had already had the bread bowls, you know, at Fisherman's Wharf.
Yeah.
And so we'd already had that, and we were looking for dinner because that was like our lunch or whatever. And my dad knows that like whenever we go to like LA, there's a obviously Chinatown there, and we have like duck
I've never
and stuff.
been to the LA Chinatown.
Really? Oh, it's so
I've
good.
never even been to Koreatown.
And we have like duck there, and we were just looking at, I mean, there's a Chinatown here, so let's like find one. So we were just looking, like I was just looking online, and there was one that had like pretty good reviews and it had like good prices because there was like a bunch of us, so like we didn't want to like break the bank or whatever.
Yeah.
And we found this little place. It was like, I forgot what it was called. It's like Sam something. It was like it's a little like
in Chinatown,
hole in the wall kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, they're all like that. They're all pretty hole in the walls with like B or C ratings. Like,
I mean, I don't remember what the rating was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't A. So, but it was so fucking good. It was so fucking good. But you know what? Like
the lower the rating, the better
the better taste. Like, you know, it's like you go into the kitchen, nothing's ever been cleaned, but like it
nothing.
Just
that
makes
use the same pot for everything, but it's so good. It reminds me of like home cooked food. It was
Grandma, is that you? You're not even Chinese. What the fuck?
I'm part Chinese now. I've grasped the culture. But like we drove through there. We were driving through the city and stuff. And then that night, my mom's boss had invited me, my mom, and my brother to dinner because they live in Sausalito. So we had crossed the bridge again. We didn't take the bus. My mom's like coworker, he was there, or like he's not like her boss, but, like her superior, but she doesn't report to him.
Right, okay.
So he had picked us up from the hotel, and we crossed the bridge again, and we went, and it's like a little like island, and not like an island, but you know, it's like literally like by the coast. And it was just so pretty. We went at night too, and it was so cold, but it was so pretty. We went to this like little Italian place, and it was like I had like linguine with like mussels. So good. I haven't had mussels in years.
It's like the whole weekend when I saw your Snapchats and on your story, I'm just so fucking jealous. I'm like,
we have to go. I mean, I haven't gone since I was in the 6th grade.
I mean we went like last year. But,
yeah, like
But I mean, it's different going with friends than it is with family. So.
Dude, if we went with like everyone. Oh my god.
Can we even afford that? I mean,
no, I don't think so. Like it was. I think the hotel was almost $800 itself.
If we would split like the gas, that would be affordable. But like the thing is,
it would still be like around like $200 or $300 per person.
And the thing is, though, like we would have to do that like ahead of time.
Yeah,
like,
it has to be seriously.
Like when you do it ahead of time, it's a lot cheaper.
I mean, if anything, we could always fly there. Like.
Honestly, like the flights might even be cheap. Like
I think the flight would be cheaper, and then we could.
And then we would strain our cars, and it's like risky and stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, parking there, like they're all like it's on a hill, unless like you want to pay for the hotel parking. Like the hotel parking was like I think $50 a night. So that's like already almost $200 for parking.
Yeah.
But like public transportation in San Francisco is fantastic. Like
I mean, because
literally it's so easily accessible. There's bus stops everywhere. We paid like $275 for the whole day. Like each of us.
Like a pass or
whatever? Like a little bus pass, and it was so nice. We went through the entire city, and then yesterday for my birthday, we went to Fisherman's Wharf, and that was really cute. It was really cold. I almost got attacked by seagulls and stuff.
Of course, it would happen to you.
It would happen to me. Literally, like one like landed like right next to me, and I was like, I swear, if anything shits on me, I'm going home. Like, I told my mom, I was like, if any of these birds shit on me, like I'm literally getting the first flight out of here. Like I'm not doing this. And so no, they didn't shit on me. Thankfully, they shitted like next to me, but they weren't on me. So I was like, fine, whatever. Like, do your thing. Go about your business. And we went to this restaurant, and we got fish and chips.
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah, and it was good. And I ordered my first drink, didn't get ID'd, super disappointed about that.
You just wanted to pull up your day. Look at this motherfucker.
I ordered like a pomegranate lemonade, and it was vodka with like pomegranate juice and like a lemonade and whatever. It was good, but bro, let me tell you, like it got me
fucked up.
It got me fucked up. Like I think like I don't know if it was because I hadn't eaten the whole day, and like I had like some fries.
Okay,
and,
first of all, you weigh 10 pounds. Okay, and then you didn't eat anything that day.
No, I didn't eat that whole day. And I was just so excited to drink, you know? Like, my mom had ordered a margarita, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so cool. I'm drinking with my mom in a restaurant, like, flexing. Like,
dude, no, like...
I felt so cool. And the guy didn't even check my ID. And I was like, fine, whatever. I mean, he probably is assuming since I'm with, like, family and stuff that I am of drinking age. So, he was... whatever. It was fine.
I mean, even if he did check, I mean, there's no problem.
It wouldn't. It was my birthday, so I didn't really care. But so I drank mine. My mom didn't finish hers.
So I
finished hers. It was like half
you
of a margarita.
Alcoholic. You fucking criminal. Holy shit.
Oh my God. And then
I'm taking you to rehab.
Oh my God. That was the first time I've consumed that much alcohol since like Cinco de Drinko. Like,
I didn't even do anything that day.
I know, because you were taking care of my dumbass.
I had to drive too, and Natalie. I had to drive Natalie home.
But Natalie barely drank.
No, okay, but the thing is, Natalie can handle it. You can't.
I'm a lightweight. I'm just a bitch, baby.
You were just, I don't know, you were just, oh my God. Anyways, we're not talking about that.
That's a different story for when we have Andrew, we'll talk about that.
Okay, yeah. Well, speaking of which, we apologize because we were supposed to have him on last week, and he couldn't for a fucking reason. Signing a lease.
Busy. He was just signing a lease.
And then like this week, and then
but tonight this is justified.
He's studying for the GRE and stuff like that.
Yeah, so good luck to our boy taking his GRE and his fellowship app.
Oh yeah, so obviously
doing
it's
big things.
I mean, we still need to get him on this fucking, because before he forgets all of the fucking Stanford shit.
I will not forget.
What he told us. I mean, what I've seen on Facebook, holy shit.
That's so funny.
Like, what I've seen, I'm not going to spoil anything, but, like, I've been seeing shit on Facebook, and I don't even go on there that often for me to, like...
I haven't gone on Facebook in, like,
I only go because, like, the fucking memories thing that pop up from years ago, and I just, like share them.
I have to actually go on there. I think my family, like, wished me happy birthday and stuff.
Oh, like, the only, like, place I, like, wished you happy birthday was on Snapchat when I sent you a video of myself at 12 a.m.
I was so scared to open that because like I saw when I woke up Sunday morning, like I had I had a snap from you, I had a text from Tarek, and I had a missed FaceTime call from him, and then I had like a text from Nicole and a text from Natalie, and like, you know, just like here and there. It wasn't like that. I'm not like trying to flex. Like, it wasn't that many notifications.
You're so fucking popular.
I know.
Dude.
It was like only a few people wished me happy birthday, which is fine. Like, I don't.
My
really
last
care.
birthday, I had like one birthday wish, and it was from like a fucking furniture store because they had my like fucking birthday on file. And they're like, "Oh, come buy a couch. Happy birthday!"
Happy birthday! Spent $10,000 on a couch. But anyways, I saw that notification, and I saw your text from the night before. Oh, so the night before, I had a glass of wine in the lobby, right?
Oh, fucking alcoholic.
Dude, I had it with my family, and that shit gave me a migraine. Like, that whole, like, Saturday night, I just had the fattest headache. And I was trying so hard to keep it together at dinner with my mom's boss. But, like, when we came to the hotel, I started crying. Like, I really could not take it. It was such a bad headache. Like, my eyes were hurting. And I just knocked out. Like, I didn't even stay up until 12. I think I went to bed at, like, 10:30 or 11 o'clock. And then, but yeah, when I texted you back and you're like, open your Snap, I saw it was a purple icon. I was like, nah, this bitch is probably saying something so inappropriate.
This bitch is probably naked on the Snapchat.
And my mom was like, oh, like, you have so many notifications. Who are they from? And I was like, oh, it's like Tarek and Marcos and Nicole. And she's like, oh, what did Marcos say? And I was like, it's a video, but I'm scared to open it. And she's like, why? Open it. It's okay. And I was like, no, Mom. No. I was like, trust me. You don't want me to open this in front of you. I was like, I don't want you to change your impression of him. And she's like, no, it's okay. Like, she's like, sweetie, it's okay. Like, it's your birthday. I'm pretty sure, like, it's not that bad. I was like, Mom.
I kind of forgot what it was. It was just me saying.
It was just like, bitch.
Bitch. Happy birthday, bitch.
And then, like, the following snap was JK, you're not a bitch, but happy birthday. And then you're just like, happy fucking birthday.
Because I saw that you texted me back from like, and it was just a normal conversation that had nothing to do with your birthday, and I'm like,
Because
did
all I
she?
had to
I mean, like you
respond.
texted me back, but didn't open her Snapchat. And didn't respond to me, and so I'm like, no, she's getting another one. She's getting another one. Happy fucking birthday.
I always check Snap last, because, like, I'm just terrible at responding to people. Because I look at them like, oh, that's nice, and I just don't respond. Like, I'm the worst. Like, this is why no one talks to me. Like, I never reply, but
Oh, God, that's
it was funny. It was quite a funny video you sent me. I wish I like screen recorded that shit. I screenshotted like the thing you sent me though. That was pretty cute. But yeah, like I had like a little bit of vodka and it really got to me, and this shit really got to me. Like,
Congratulations.
I need to we need to get mimosas, bro.
Dude, bottomless mimosas in the morning. Oh my God.
So we can get drunk by noon and then just come home and sleep for the rest of the day.
Sleep there. Just watch Netflix and knock the fuck out. Girl, I want to do that. Oh my God.
Oh my God,
But
let's
last
have
time
a
I did that,
night.
Bradley, he got a little handsy, so I had to kick his ass. But you know what? He's gone now. He's history. I'm way past that. I'm living my best life now.
Oh my God, I can't take you.
Oh fuck! I just remembered I have a coworker named Bradley. I can't. Okay, that's whenever I make fun of white people, Bradley's like the whitest name, and so I
like
always,
Timothy.
yeah. So I always use Brad. Like
Chad,
whenever
Brad,
I'm
Thad.
like clowning white people, and I always do that at work, obviously, and I always use the name Bradley. Like, and now I can't because there's a
you work with
dude.
him.
And he's cool. He's not like a dick or anything. And he's like,
He's a cool
he's
Brad.
like, he's a cool
Like-
Brad, And so I'm like, fuck. And he doesn't go by Brad. That's the thing. He goes by Bradley, like the whole name, which is like.
Why? Why go by the whole thing?
Because I don't know, but he's a super chill dude, but I can't like use that name, so I have to come up with other names like Zachathan or something like that.
Zachathan, use fuck. I don't know any white people names.
Some you that drunk you can't figure out any like white people like white male names. John,
Bob,
John, Bobby,
Bobby,
Bobby?
Roger.
Bobby Newpart's never had a real job in his life.
Oh, I missed that show. Parks and Rec is a great show. I was really late to the
Fucking
to the
show party.
Party.
Fuck.
I can't even.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
a good show.
it would, yeah. No, because. So yeah, I can't make fun of white people anymore because I
You
just
can make
use,
fun of white people. You just need to
just at
change
work
the
and then
name.
not using that name. But like I'm still gonna clown white people. I don't give a fuck. That's like my favorite
Fuck
thing.
it.
That's my favorite pastime. Fuck baseball. It's all about making fun of people who watch baseball.
I don't think I've ever watched a baseball game.
I mean, I've been to baseball games, but it's more of
when
like.
I did sports mat, I used to. Sit
I'm
through
gonna be
them.
completely honest. Whenever I've been to like either an Angels game or a Dodgers game, it's more of like a hangout than it is like actually watching. Because
I feel like people go there to take pictures and like get like a really expensive beer.
yeah, beer's like $25.
Yeah, and like a really expensive like hot dog or like whatever the fuck.
And it's just like to talk, because like whenever I was there,
Yeah.
I was with like my old neighbor, and we were just like talk. I mean, yeah, we would try to watch, but the thing is, baseball is so fucking tiny, and like you can't really like it's kind of a slow moving game.
Yes,
So it's
exactly.
you kind of just glance at it every once in a while, but you're talking like shit or whatever, and that's like how it's fun. But
Yeah.
but like in reality, like no. Oh yeah. So okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what Tala sent me today on her way home. It was a notification on Tinder, and it says you have 285 new likes. Swipe to see if you like them back. While listening to East Side with Halsey and Khalid by Benny Blanco. My God, 285 likes? I don't even know 285 people. Bro,
It was so funny. I thought I was reading it wrong, and like.
Oh, you know 2.85.
No, I was like, what the fuck? And the thing is though, like I hadn't been on Tinder like at all this weekend. I was barely on my phone this weekend unless like it was to flex on like
fuck
Instagram
you.
and Snap.
I spent all weekend just fucking jealous of you. Because I'm
sorry.
like, I haven't been
This
there
is like
so
the only
fucking
like,
long.
fun thing I got to do this summer, except like that one day we randomly went to the beach in LA. Oh,
That was
we're gonna
fun.
do that on Friday though.
Yeah. Oh
We
yeah,
have to
that's
do that on
fucking
Friday.
right.
Let's go.
660 for a fucking for the LA County Fair
yeah,
thing.
that's super cheap. That's like what? It's usually 15.
I've never been to that one,
think
so.
last time I went, like, I didn't go to LA. I went to the San Diego Fair. It was pretty cute though. It's like a fun experience.
I mean,
with,
I've
like,
only
friends
been to
and
the
stuff.
OC Fair, and like I haven't been in years because that shit's so expensive now. Like the
It
food
is.
and
It's
shit.
like,
Like,
it's so, like, the food is disgusting. First of all, it's
okay,
all deep fried.
deep fried everything, deep fried butter.
Like deep fried my ass. Like fuck, my heart is gonna be deep fried after that. So yeah, we're gonna do that on Friday. What was I gonna say though? Fuck, I forgot.
You're so fucking drunk. Oh my god, it's been quiet for like 2 seconds. That was the worst. We don't know how to podcast still.
What was I gonna fucking shit?
And you're so fucking drunk right now.
I'm drunk.
You're drunk.
Oh, I went to Napa today. Oh. Okay. I was like, what did I do
We
today?
talked about this right before recording.
Yes. All right, so we went to Napa Valley today because my mom is a very avid wine drinker, and they, like, my mom and my aunt and my uncle were watching something on like Farsi TV or whatever, and they saw the name, like, it was like Daryush Winery, and they saw like a little backstory. So this guy basically, like, there's this place in Iran called Isfahan, and Isfahan is like very historically, like, it's a very historical place in Iran. Like, the culture is still very much the same. Like, you know, like the kings, like, from like King Darius, I think, like, is the English way of saying it. Like, you know, the empires were there, and like all, like, the palaces are still there. Like, it's during the revolution in the 70s, that was like the one place where they didn't.
So it's still like
they
intact.
didn't touch. It's intact. Like, it's just so old. And I went to, it's called Chahel Sutun, which means like 40 pillars. And so we went, they saw this thing on TV, and they were like, oh, like Daryush Winery. It's like a mini version of Chahel Sutun, which is like super cute. And they have wine. And this guy, like, he came from Iran. He came to Napa Valley, and he decided that he wants to bring Iranian culture into the Sonoma, like, whatever.
The Northern California.
Yeah, Northern California area. And because, you know, there's a wine called Shiraz, and Shiraz is like a place in Iran. And, like, obviously there's no wine there, but the grapes that they use for the wine are, like, from Shiraz. Okay. And so we went, and it was like about an hour and a half away from San Francisco. So we went up north. North.
Oh, you guys were north.
We in north. And so we went there, and, you know, like, the area was just so beautiful. Like, the view and the grapevines were just so pretty, and just reminded me of The Parent Trap.
Oh, right.
You know, like, how he had a vineyard and stuff. It was like, I think it was in Napa, and it was just so beautiful. And, like, we got to the place, and, like, it was just, it looks a lot bigger in pictures, but, like, the historical context behind it, and, like, the little, like, replica they made of it is so pretty, and it was so nice to see it. And it was, like, there were so many people there, and it was just really cool to see, like, people are actually interested in, like, Persian culture. And we go inside, and, you know, they have, like, the there's, like, these soldiers, like, I don't know what they're called, but they're from, like, the, like, way back when, whatever.
Like, similar to, like, the terracotta thing, or?
Yeah, it's exactly like that, but for Persians, like,
right.
from the Persian Empire. So, it, like, they kind of look the same, but they're, you know, not
It's
the
a
same.
different
It's just,
area
like,
of the
just,
world.
like, you know, there's, like, certain distinct features from it,
Right.
but we can go into that later. But, you know, they had, like, art from, like, art replicas from Esfahan, and they had the Persian carpets, and they had books, and they had, like, there's these little jewelry boxes that they had, and Iran is famous for their firuzeh, which is, like, this turquoise stone. And in the bathroom, we had to check out the bathroom. We're like, all right, this place is nice as fuck. You gotta see the bathroom. If the bathroom's nice, the place is nice. Like,
That's
it's
true.
like, it's only justified. And so we go to the bathroom. Me and my mom like check out the bathroom, and like the entire wall is just lined up with these turquoise stones. And like, you know how expensive that shit is? Like, it's expensive. Damn. And like the bathroom was just so beautiful. Like the sinks like were like bowls. Mm-hmm. And it was so nicely done. Like the architecture was beautiful. The area was beautiful. We wanted to taste the wine, but it was like $48 per person. And, you know, it just, like, obviously wasn't worth it. Plus, we had to, like, drive back. And we hadn't eaten yet. And, yeah, so we were just like, you know, we'll come another time. And we were trying to, like, look for places by there that had, like, wine to sell. Mm-hmm. Because we wanted, like, you know, like, that real, wine. Like, genuine Napa Valley wine. And
it's wine country, of course.
Yeah, it's literally, like, welcome to Napa. Wine country.
Welcome to Napa. Here's wine. Okay, that was weird.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Okay, for all these listening to the podcast, I got a text and it came up on my like computer screen, and we were just reading at the same time. Anyways, no, like if you're down, and if you only if you're down. Okay, so how about? I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll still be friends in a year. I don't know.
We live together.
Does that offend you? No, I'm kidding.
We're gonna live together for a year.
No, okay.
Exactly.
If you're down, let's start saving up now, like a decent amount of money. Like just save it. Don't fucking touch it.
From our DoorDash.
Don't fucking touch it. Like that's my thing. That's what I'm doing. Which I have like a DoorDash story too from like this weekend. But don't fucking touch it. And we like see how much we save up, and then we like take like a road trip, or we even fly like up north, and then like all there.
Let's go to Seattle.
That's what I was gonna say. And like we can go to like, you know, we can stop by like Northern Cal. We can get your wine, finally Napa Valley wine.
That like $185
and then
bottle.
And then after that, we keep going with SF. You know, Napa Valley. We can go to Portland, visit my friend because she's at school over there. Shout out Sierra. And
oh yeah, I have to meet Sierra. Like, all right, Sierra girl. Like if you're listening to this, I've heard so much about you. I have to meet you. Like I have to meet this other woman in Marcos's life.
The only other two, like the only two people in my life, really. And then go to Seattle. Cause I mean, like when we were doing the road trip last year with my family, we wanted to go to Seattle, but then we realized because we only allocated like 4 days, and that's more of like up to a week kind of thing. Because
if you're gonna make it, go up there.
Because if you're gonna make stops too. I mean, if you didn't make stops, maybe that's like 3 day stops. But if you're gonna make a stop, and we will obviously, because it's like lame, just drive the whole time. We'll just like have like maybe like a week, even a little bit more. And that's why I'm saying like we should save up. Because right now, like you know, being single, I haven't been spending.
Why'd you whisper it? You're single and you're proud.
Because I'm make it sound cool. Now you made me look like a fucking asshole. But no, just being single. I haven't been like spending any money at all. So I have like a decent amount of money like saved up. So I just want to keep that growing, and especially because I'm going to like the job at my grandpa's, and that's like every day I gotta work with him is $200 cash, and I'm putting all of that just towards sale. Like I don't want to spend it. And
with all that money, you could go to Europe easily.
And then obviously
3 times if you wanted to.
Because I mean, I'm still I want to like pay off my credit cards. Like, I have one credit card that's like at 1,500. So I'm gonna get that shit down.
1,500, yeah. Bro. I have one at 2,200, one at like almost 1,000. Like.
Bro, you in debt. Like,
I'm broke. Oh, you dumb broke.
So, I mean, with what I have saved up, I think I could pay it all off. But obviously, that's like not the whole point. You give it in payments. So obviously,
you're not going to pay it off all at once.
Yeah, and so you're not completely out of money. Yeah. Okay, but anyways. So yeah, if you're down, like we can both start saving up. If we get that $750 from DoorDash,
yeah, I'm actually remind me tomorrow. Yeah. I'm gonna call them and tell them like I already passed the background check, so it's just like where the fuck is my lunchbox? Yeah. I want the fucking lunchbox, bro.
Oh, okay, back to that. Okay, so I think it was Friday night or no, it was Saturday night, and since like everyone
that's when you called me, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
thought something happened.
No. So everyone I know over there is either like moved out or like busy. So I hit up everyone I know, and like no one really could like hang out or whatever. They were busy, which was fine. So I was just like driving around because I didn't want to go home. I was just bored because I know I was gonna be bored at home anyways. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna dash. So I made one order or I delivered one order, and the total came out like just what I got was like $10, and I was like, damn, that's pretty good. Because here in Riverside, I got like 6, which isn't bad because I'll do 3 orders in an hour. It's $18, so it's still not bad. But over there, I got 10 for one, and then I got one order from California or BJ's. So BJ, and it was a decent. I know, and it was a decently sized order. And the good thing is, it was a lot of stuff, but half of them were hot and half of them were cold, like salads and stuff. So I didn't have to cram shit into like the lunchbox. Like the cold stuff I can keep outside. And then I had like 4 drinks or whatever. And what I had projected to earn from it was only like $9, which was like whatever. It's still fine. Like it wasn't that long of a drive. And then when I got there like maybe 5 minutes early from where it said like I had to drop it off. And when I completed the order, the total I earned was like $18.
Double.
Dude, holy shit. In an hour and a half, I made $40. And I'm like, shit. And I fucking tweeted that. I'm like, I was feeling lonely, but I decided to dash. I made $40 an hour and a half. Like, bitch, depression who? What the fuck?
Depression who? Who's she? I didn't care.
I don't know, bro. I don't know her, dude. Bitch, fuck. Oh, fuck. And I was just
Damn,
like, this is fucking
good.
dope. And the fact that today I checked, like, the gas mileage, because it tells you, like, the new car, it'll tell you what gas mileage and your trip. Today, I got 40.9 miles per gallon.
Fuck.
Holy shit. I put like $25 in it and it filled up. I was like, fuck, this is awesome. This is lit.
You put how much in it to fill it up?
25.
Well, like, where was it at before?
Shell.
No, but like, where was it at? Like, where was
it was like a little bit before like the first quart or whatever. Like, it was in the red zone.
To empty.
Yeah.
And you only filled it with 25?
Yeah. And at Shell, too.
At Shell? Like that bougie gas?
Mm-hmm. You're so sad.
You lucky bitch, bro. I like pay like $60 a week to fill up my tank.
Yeah. I mean, like.
And I don't even drive that much. I just drive like from like here to work.
Right. I mean.
And then back home.
I mean, I'm also paying like the $330 a month for the car.
I mean, it balances out though.
I mean, yeah, I know.
mean, you're paying for a car and
but I mean,
you're
it's
paying for the
worth
gas
it
of the car.
because like obviously it's gonna last me more than the 4 years I'm gonna pay it off, whatever. So, I mean, it's worth it.
You're gonna have that car for like
a while.
Probably like until like you get like a
I have
higher ranked job and
yeah,
like you're
like,
making hella good money as a biochemical
like
engineer.
when I get like money,
Yeah, when you rich. The shirt is so noisy. I swear I'm not farting. Like.
Oh god, it smells like shit. Oh god, the fuck did you eat? Did you eat cheese again? Fuck.
Did I eat cheese today?
Probably.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I had a
anyway,
cheeseburger.
No, that was the chair.
I had a cheeseburger from In-N-Out.
I'm just getting hungrier and hungrier as this podcast goes through.
I'm sorry.
Okay, but anyways, yeah, dude, that night was so like it turned my whole night around. Like no one was available.
That's exciting. That's
yeah.
great. $40 in 1 hour.
Yeah,
that's so how much you make in 4 hours.
Shit, I was like, backwards whip. Actually,
never do that again, please.
No, it's I was supposed to do the backwards one.
That's so white. Remember in high school, everyone started doing that shit.
Like the whipping.
I
mean, I do it ironically. I don't do it because I mean it. But it looks
like,
so stupid. No, because like the thing is, like I do it exaggeratedly. Or is that even a word? Exaggeratedly. Fuck, I'm so fucking stupid. Maybe
I'm drunk, so don't ask me.
Maybe I didn't learn English. Like but like I do it in an exaggerated manner. So it's obvious that it's a joke. Anyways, but then after that, I was like, okay, I'm like. I don't know what time it was. What are you fucking doing? Stop. Oh my god. Anyways, right before I dashed and before I was like all lonely and shit, I went shopping. Because my mom got this like new credit card and it has like a ton of rewards and shit. Mm-hmm. So she got like $45 like a reward card or whatever. She's like, go use it for like clothes because like it looks like you need it. Which it was low key kind of a diss. I'm like,
shit,
oh thanks,
she's
Mom.
just out here roasting you.
No, cause
like really subtle.
like high key.
You look like you could use this.
And then she gives it to me and
damn.
like, thanks,
Mom.
Mom.
Was a baller.
No, because the thing is like as of like last month, she started earning more than my dad.
There we go. Let's go.
She paid for like our Universal tickets and everything like that and stuff like that.
Oh, she has money.
She has money.
She rich.
So after that I went and I got this stuff. I got jeans.
I thought these were new. They're
I got
really
jeans.
Nice.
When was the last time I wore jeans?
The colors.
And then I got this shirt.
Yeah.
And then I have another shirt in there. It's like a yellow one. and I'm kind of excited to wear that. But I love these pants. First of all, because I needed jeans because like I've been.
They're super nice.
Thank you.
Where'd you get these?
Old Navy. Because I went.
Old Navy has nice jeans.
Dude, I know. Because like I didn't want to. Because I know jeans are like kind of expensive, and it was only like $45, and obviously I was gonna spend some of my own money too, but. I just wanted like decent jeans, and these are so comfortable, and they look good on me.
That's good. Yeah, they look good on you.
Because sometimes like I've had jeans and like they're super stiff and stuff like that, so like
that's how you know like they're cheap jeans.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so I was just like, and then I just like I'm like, fuck this. I went to a bathroom, like it changed immediately because I just wanted to like look good. And so I did, and I was dashing with that, and everyone was giving me looks, but also because I was wearing a fucking hairband. Like, I don't know if you saw
your story.
So
I was like, this bitch looks like a fuckboy. Like,
and I looked fucking ridiculous. And I looked like LA gutter trash because I was wearing this shit, cuffed sleeves, cuffed the pants legs and stuff like that. I just
Mac
looked like
DeMarco,
fucking
ass, like
bum a cigarette off you motherfucking ass.
Were you wearing those shoes too?
Yeah. Oh, and I also bought new shoes, which I left at home though, because they're like supposed to be. They were for church and stuff like that.
Oh, they're like
so they're nice, and they're like, oh, you're getting a call. This person was supposed to be on the pod. Put it on speaker, motherfucker. Put it on speaker. No.
Hello. Hi. What's up?
You're on the podcast.
You're on the podcast.
So don't say anything zany.
You're fucking lit.
What's up?
Oh, wait, you're doing it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're being recorded. You're being recorded.
You took too long.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just left the place right now. But
You told me to do it without you. I was gonna wait. I didn't have a problem because I'm not sleepy and we're probably gonna get a food, so I could have waited. But you're like, no, do it without me.
I mean, you guys could just wait. I'll be home like in 30 minutes.
Whatever. We can do some more. I mean, I have nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, no, I'll be home in a little bit. I'm just leaving, so I should be home pretty soon. But I'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay.
Wait, like, where are you?
I'm in Upland.
I told you. It's in the
that's
land up.
So that's so random. Okay.
I went to Ryan's barbecue.
You didn't tell me any of this, but okay.
I fucking told you like 3 times.
When? What? Maybe I'm drunk.
Dude, you are drunk. Maybe?
All right. Okay. We'll see
Fuck
you
a
soon.
maybe.
All right. Have a safe drive.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you here.
He didn't tell me. I swear to God. He didn't. I would have remembered. He's like barely talked to me today, so I.
Do you want to make this a special 2-hour episode? Because if he wants to come over and record, I don't have a problem with it.
We could do like another an extra one.
A bonus
We can
episode.
do a bonus episode.
Bonus episode. Dun, dun, dun.
Can we talk about how Tiny Meat Gang is on Spotify now?
Oh shit! I know. I got so excited.
Spotify is just killing the game this week. They added Showtime. So
and it's
fuck
still-
everyone who thinks Apple Music is better for the aesthetic. Okay, first of all, does Apple Music give you Showtime and Hulu and Spotify for $5 a month? Hell no! Like, this is in no way being sponsored by Spotify.
No,
but I
mean,
will always stand Spotify.
If you're down,
If you're down, only if you're down, yeah.
I mean, if you want to sponsor our trip next year to go to to go north,
Go north, up north.
and but yeah, I'm totally down. But no,
Spotify
but I'm like, I saw that they
fucking
added him. I'm like,
wild.
fuck, because like it's way easier to like manage to like use Spotify than it is like the podcast app.
Yeah, like,
So
because
I'm
you can
like,
just add it and like Spotify is so convenient.
dude,
and
and especially like with the new car, I'll just go in and it automatically starts playing Spotify. And I'm like, this is dope. And like when I was like driving, because this whole weekend my parents were like, we're taking your car. I'm like, what? Okay.
yeah, they put miles on it. Like,
so I drove them everywhere. I drove them to Walmart and stuff like that, and to church and stuff. And I didn't play the podcast because that's what I usually listen to. So I was just listening to like the chill, like lo-fi like sounds. And my mom's like, I don't want you listening to this. It'll put you to sleep. No, I want you to, because she's afraid I'm gonna fall asleep listening to like the lo-fi
soft,
music,
yeah,
like dun 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 dun.
oh, like not like house music, but like softer.
No,
than that.
I don't know. Like it's kind of those musics that people like listen to while they're studying.
Oh, like
Yeah,
serenading,
it's
like
dun, 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 dun.
like piano sounds or whatever.
Dun, 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 dun.
I listen to like alpha waves when I study. It's on YouTube.
And so like for me it's like, and it gave the car a cool kind of like LA kind of hipster vibe just
Yeah.
being in it.
I found a playlist that like if we go to LA we have to listen to this playlist because it's like super like indie hipster LA wannabe type of thing. Like, I was literally in the car. I was the DJ because I was sitting in the
It's kind of like this.
Oh, this is kind of like house music.
I don't know the name of music, but it's kind of.
Oh, yeah, it's really nice though. It has like a nice beat.
But it's kind of that, and my mom's like, "You're gonna fall asleep, and I don't want you to die." I'm like, "Mom, I wanna die."
Listen
That's
to
all
heavy
that
metal
matters.
stuff. Mom, is this better? Mom, do you like this?
No. The thing is, that's funny because my dad was like, "Oh, so you would rather listen to him to like death satanic metal?" I'm like, "Dad, what the fuck?"
Dad, stop embarrassing me, Dad. Where are you going with the cucumber, Dad?
Dad, where you going with that? Dad, stop! Oh my god. Oh fuck. But yeah, it was a fun weekend just because I got to drive around in the car. I got to dash in it and like wasted no gas, which makes it kind of worth
That's
it.
beautiful.
Got
That's
a lot
the
of like
American
money.
dream.
Honestly,
The American college student's dream is
So
to
I,
not
like-
even lose like gas. No, not making any sense right now.
last week I worked maybe a total of 3.5 hours in DoorDash and I made $67.
Wow.
And
I need to get on this train.
And I get
like,
that tomorrow.
real quick.
So I'm like, nice. No, but yeah. So next week, as I told you, like I'm taking the whole week off so we can like hang out and do stuff. That's why like I'm down to do whatever. And we're already going to LA this week. This
Yeah,
Friday.
we're going on Friday. Yeah, I just have to look. I have to like work things around with my work because I think I have a deadline next week. But if I have to, it all is dependent on this week, which is why like I'm working full shifts Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to see how much I get done. I should be done, with the other one by Thursday. So like 2 project deadlines, they should be done by Thursday. But worst case scenario, I might have to go in like on Monday or Tuesday. But I think Monday is my brother's birthday.
Oh, that's right.
What day
Take me
is
to
next
Palm
Monday?
Springs.
Yeah. What day
The
is next
10th.
Monday? The 10th. Oh, I wanted to ask you. All right, so there is like a parent, not a parent, it's like a family orientation at UCSD.
You want us to be your brother's parents?
Yes. I was going to ask if you wanted to go with me because my mom has work.
Oh, I get to be a dad.
And like
Fuck.
I told her, and I was like, Mom, like it's okay, like I'll just go with Summer, and because he already like he said like he had RSVP'd, and I was like, let me ask Marcos if he wants to go.
What day?
I don't shit.
This podcast is sponsored by Calendars app because she's currently on it.
I don't know.
All right, well, whatever day it is, I'm down. If it's next week, I already.
I think it's like a Tuesday. It's like I have to ask him.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Dude, okay. My whole family are like they don't like my mom obviously speaks English, but like my uncle and my aunt, they don't speak English, right?
Like
they
at
were
all?
like here and there, but not like barely conversational, you know,
Okay.
like, you know, they can talk to you, but like they can get their point across, but like not, you know, proper English.
No, I mean, like, I'm foreign as well, so
Yeah.
I understand.
So like they were making fun of my accent in English. like
That's the best. Holy shit.
I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, you have an accent. I was like, I have an accent? You at least I can speak. Like, what? They're like, you don't. My mom was like, you don't say certain things right. You don't say certain words right. And I was like, okay, like, sorry, like, growing up, like, you
Look
know,
at this stupid bitch. She can't say Tuesday.
like, she was making fun because I say straight. I can't say ST together. Like, I have to, it's like, like, straight.
Oh,
Like,
I've never
frustrated.
noticed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I it sounds like what you sound like,
Yeah,
but I've never.
but you've
thought
never
of
noticed
that.
it,
Yeah.
and I don't notice it because I'm so used to it.
Frustrated.
But like in Arabic, it's like that. Like so,
Stickler.
yeah. So it's just
Steve
like
Stifler.
what else? It's like,
Stushy.
like straight, frustrated, anything with an ST, street.
Street.
Yeah.
What street do you live on?
I don't say street. It's like wind. But they were really like dead ass roasting me today,
That's the best.
and I'm like, okay, first of all, I speak way more English than you guys do. It might not be the best English. You know, honestly, like I already know myself. Like it's not, you know, the best. I write it very well. I can write in English, but like sometimes like talking, it's like hard for me to talk. Because it's like I know how to say it in one language, but I can't translate it to another language. So it's like, oh fuck, how do we say this?
Yeah.
But like, especially like when I'm really tired, because like, you know,
or
like,
drunk like you are right now.
Drunk right now, like honestly, like when I'm drunk, I can like full on speak Farsi like perfectly, accent and all. But like sober, I'm just like, oh, like I like go back and forth from Farsi and English. And then today in the car, like we were listening to like Arabic music. And my brother was like, oh, like, what is this guy saying? And I like, translated for him. It was like, Nur al-Ain, or he's like, Habibi Nur al-Ain, or whatever. And it's like, oh, like, my dear, like, you are, like, where is my light? You are my light. Things like that. Like, Nur means light. And I was teaching my brother that. And my mom was like, when the hell, like, when did you learn Arabic? And I was like, well, like, it's like, you know, like, in the back of my mind, like, I understand it. But, yeah, I was just getting roasted by my family today because of that.
Good shit.
I'm like, oh, great. And then yesterday, when I had that, like, one little, like, it wasn't little. You know, like, those, like, mojito glasses?
The
tall,
clay
thin
ones? Oh, no. Oh,
the tall,
yeah.
like, very, like, narrow-looking ones. I had that, and I, like, drank it. And I got to the bus, bro. I, like, knocked out. I was wasted. Like, I couldn't even walk. Like, everything was turning. Like, I was so dizzy. And, like, I didn't want to be rude. And I'm just like, oh, like, fuck, I'm drunk. Like,
Mom.
I like, whispered to my mom. I was like, Mom, I'm drunk. And she's like, how? And I was like, Mom, I, like, barely drink. So, like, this is a lot for me. And she's like, oh, like, she was so disappointed in me.
Fucking
like,
lightweight.
That's it? Yeah, she literally said that. She's like, you're such a lightweight.
You fucking lightweight. Get on this level. Just, like, fucking shotguns of beer in front of you. Mom, what the fuck?
She probably could, honestly. My mom has a very high tolerance.
Your mom was in Delta Chi? Holy shit.
My mom is Delta Chi. What do you mean? She taught all these bitches how to drink, like.
Oh, no. Speaking of, like, your race, I mean, I have, like, a story. Because on last Friday, not the one that just passed, but the one before, I went into McDonald's and I had to train this new kid. Mm-hmm. And, like, I think I might have talked about this in the last episode, but whatever. Oh, his name's Amir.
Okay. I have a cousin named Amir.
So
and an uncle.
And so anyways. And so he was a pretty chill dude. He learned pretty fast. I enjoyed training him because it wasn't like stupid like most of the other kids I had trained. Because the white kids are fucking brain dead. Like no fucking.
It's all the crack that they do.
Holy shit. Oh my. Anyways.
And the irregular
smoke. That same day, when I was teaching him how to do stuff, I introduced him to one of our prep ladies. And one of our prep ladies, she's so fucking old. She's really, really old, but we love her, and they still give her like a chance to work because she knows the work and she doesn't want to be at home, so they give her, a job.
That's cute.
And her like real name, it's like I'm gonna butcher this because I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like Mansoure or something like that. It's like Mansoure, and that's her. And then she's from Iran, and then she like looked at the guy and she's like. And then when I introduced him to her, she's like, "Where are you from?" And he's like, "From Iran." She's like, and she didn't even say me too. She just started nodding. She's like, "Yeah." She's like,
"How this bitch?"
She's like, "Fuck yeah."
Another one.
And then I'm like, I got this idea of how to be an asshole, of course, because it's me. Yeah. And so I'm like, I told Amir, I'm like, "Yo, so my roommate, she's also from Iran, and I heard that you guys hate Jews."
What did he say? What did he say?
He's like, I mean, we don't really have problems with Jews, but you know what?
Okay.
No,
You're confusing the cultures.
No, just listen. And I, because like at that point we were
cool.
Got
so uncomfortable.
No. At that point we were pretty cool with each other, right?
Okay, good.
So that's why I was able to say that. Like obviously, like the first thing I said to him wasn't like, "Oh, I heard you hate Jews," right? No. So he's like, and like we don't really have a problem with Jews, but then he came up close. He's like, "But fuck Jews." I was fucking dying.
No.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck.
Okay, see, like the whole thing with that, in Iran, they actually have like the second largest Jewish community
in the world,
outside of second to Israel, is the second largest Jewish community in like the Middle East and Asia, and so like in Iran, obviously, because it's Iran, so it's Islamic Republic of Iran, so they can't really go out and preach that I'm Jewish. But, like, when I went to Iran, there was, like, Jewish temples still there. There was, like, chapels, like there was like a bunch of stuff from like back then, and they still use it. Like it's still like everything was written in Hebrew and everything. But it's the Palestinians that hate the Jews, my friend. Okay, let's make that.
It's your other half.
It's the other half. It's my father's side that hates the Jews. It's not that they hate them. It's just like, like there's that whole like cultural war. Like we were here first.
No,
and
I mean,
I
knew that it's like the
land.
Palestinians one. I know that part, but I just took that opportunity.
It's funny because like honestly, almost the entire Middle East hates Israel. Like literally everyone hates Israel except Israel. Like even fucking China hates Israel, bro.
You know they hate Israel? Roseanne Barr. Did you see that tweet?
I saw that.
She's like, when the conference premiere, I'm going to Israel.
Yeah, like they're like, are you gonna watch like the new spinoff and stuff? She's like, I've been called to go to Israel for a few months. And I didn't even know this bitch was Jewish.
I thought she was white.
Yeah,
like full on. Like I had no idea.
Roseanne Barr. Remember when she wanted to run for president?
Oh yeah.
She was like, I remember she was in Hawaii, and she was like, yeah, like I want to run for president, blah blah blah, and then like she said something like super racist, and she called like someone a gorilla, or something like that. I remember it was super fucked up.
No, and the thing is, like I saw on Twitter, and she's like, she didn't say like I'm sorry for saying something racist. No. She said, I'm sorry that you think I'm racist. Like that's one of her quotes. I'm like, holy like shit, that's like, so fucked. I mean, like that's not even denial. It's just like you're so fucking like you can't. There's no self-awareness.
Exactly.
Like there's like you can't see how fucked up you are. And I'm like, oh my god.
That's like when you really need to reevaluate yourself. Like I understand like you can have like so much of a. Fuck, I can't think of what I want to say. Shit.
She is drunk, guys.
Wow. I lost all the thoughts. Okay, no. There's like a certain point, like everyone has their certain beliefs and there's certain things that they like, practice and they preach. And that's admirable, like good for you that you believe in these things and stuff. But like there comes a point where it's just inhumane to obviously say certain things and to believe certain things. Like if you're in 2018 and you still think that the LGBTQ community isn't like
they
right,
don't deserve rights
or
and stuff like that
like gay people can't adopt children, like, or the fact that like the
that's
trans
like the
community
most fucking
and like like the trans community argument. Like did you see that picture? It's like imagine this, and it was like a transgender male
like giving
was
birth
giving
and stuff
birth,
like, yeah.
and they were like, when are like
this already
people,
exists?
Yeah, like when are people gonna understand that this is like
trans women
this happens
exist,
and that's okay? Like it's fine. Like it's like
how the fuck is it affecting you?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
How the fuck you're staying in your home, like watching a guy on the Food Network put mayonnaise on a piece of bread and eat it? How the fuck is that affecting you if a transgender person gives birth and it doesn't look like a woman? Like what the fuck?
Exactly. Like that's the thing. Like that's what I think a lot of people don't understand. Like they're so caught up in these values, especially like I don't want to say like bash on white people, but like white people like. I mean, like, there's prejudice in every culture, like, but the most prevalent in this country is definitely the fact that, like, people. Everyone came to this country as an immigrant. Except Native Americans. Every person in this country is an immigrant. Maybe not directly.
Not like from this generation, but like your fucking roots.
Your ancestry, every white person you talk to, when you ask them, what are you? They're like, white. Where are you from?
Bro, no fucking shit.
I'm from Ireland. I'm from my family. I was from Ireland, from Australia, from England.
No. That's the thing. That's like the
Scotland,
ironic part.
Like
they always say all these European countries.
Canada, like
they never say like I'm American. Like no. Like obviously they'll say that to like the national pride and shit.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to like where are you from, like your family, then they'll start naming European countries, and it's like
it's like I'm like 1% Irish, 3% Scottish, 8%.
1/16 like Cherokee and like
my which we are 1/16 Cherokee like
you know why? Because your ancestors raped a bunch of them. That's why, asshole.
Exactly.
Like fuck you.
Exactly.
And
it's just the worst. Like I'm pretty sure you've experienced this too, but it's like when people hear or like when people see like a foreign name and they immediately like they look up to you and they're like, oh, like where are you from?
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, like I'm from here. I'm from the desert.
To wrap this up, like almost tell your story, but finishing up.
And so like you know, and people like ask me like, where are you from? Like, I'm from the desert. Like, they're like, no, where are you from? I was like, I was born in LA. No, like, where are you from? Like, ethnically. It's like, oh, like, you know, like my mom's Persian, my dad's Palestinian. So they're like, oh, so were you born there?
Oh my god.
And I'm like,
Just told you.
And I was like, no, I was born here. And they're like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, like, why is that such a surprise to you? Like, my parents are immigrants, but, you know, like,
I was born here.
I was born here, like, and, you know, it just comes to, like, to that whole thing of, like, oh, did your parents come here, so you could be born here so they could get citizenship and stuff, you know, like, that whole,
like, anchor
like,
baby thing.
And it's like, and I was like,
baby.
no, like, they both came, like
separately,
15,
right?
Yeah, they came separately,
Like,
and they came, like,
they
15
met,
years, yeah, like, 15 years before I was born, they came here, like, I was not a thought, or, like, any, like...
I mean, you're a thought now, right?
I'm a...
I'm kidding, oh my god. No, but I'm, to end this story, because my dad, like, he is the store manager at a McDonald's that's in Laguna Niguel, and, which is also a super bougie, like, area of, like, Southern California, Orange County, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, essentially, like, a very similar community to where I work, in Ladera Ranch. But today, like, and typically he has dealt with, like, racist outbursts. But today it was, like, the most, like, upsetting to him, he said. It happened actually today. He told us a story, like, when he got home from, or no, not today. He didn't work today. Yesterday. And he has one of his, like assistant managers or whatever is this really, like, tall, like, and pretty buff, like, Filipino dude. And, you know, Filipinos have, like, dark skin, right? Yeah. And so he was taking out a car that was parked, you know, because they're waiting for their food or whatever. And I guess, and obviously whenever we do that, the bag is always closed. Like, you, like, roll up the top, you know, and then we'll hand it to him, like we don't hand, like, an open bag and stuff, especially because we're going outside. And apparently he was just holding it, like, you know, with both hands on, like, the little roll, and I guess he held it a little too close to his stomach, that the white lady that he was going to give it to in this, like, black Escalade, since it touched his stomach or whatever, or got really close, she refused to take it. She said she wouldn't have any of the food. She wanted a full refund, and to top it off, she said, I don't want you to do the refund, I want someone else to do it.
To your dad?
No, to the Filipino guy.
Wow.
And when he told me, I was like, holy shit.
The fact that, like, people are still, like, thinking this way today.
I'm like, what? So and the thing is, like, it's not, your food wasn't touched by him at all.
What does it matter that it was touched by him?
I know, like, it doesn't matter,
you know,
but, like,
that's just, that's ridiculous.
And, like, who do you think made the food in the bag? They're all fucking Mexicans. like like, I tell you from experience, they're all Hispanic people in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know? All right, so we're at an hour and 7 minutes. We should probably expect the bonus episode, too, because Tarek's coming over. But thanks for listening. This is actually a slightly longer episode. This is the longest episode we've done so far, an hour and 7 minutes. But
I can't even see that. Welcome. I did a thumbs up, so.
We're recording, too. But, you know, welcome back from SF Tala, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right,
Liddy,
bye.
Bye.